Ah,
You are referring to the rides, that Black Thunder I visited. It's still there, running near Coimbatore. Near
what is it
Coimbatore,
again?
Black Thunder or something was the rides that
Right, so it's a
water
Black
rides
Thunder.
and
It's still there.
It's
Still
there
there,
in
okay.
Mettupalayam.
Any ride for that matter.
Yeah, so I was not thinking of that because I've not been there. I've not seen it actually.
Okay.
I was thinking about Kings Island in Cincinnati because that is the place I've been. When I was in the Midwest, I was a graduate student in Purdue. So there, I think sometime just went to Kings Island. I'm sure our people would have figured out to. I was looking for that. I Googled to see. There's something called. They used to have it's a boat. It's called a boat. It's a big boat, and it's a circle. It's a big circle, and you just sit there in this boat, and then after a while the gates are closed, and then it will begin oscillating. Then everything seems okay until the oscillation keeps increasing and goes higher and higher, higher and higher. And you say, wait. And it's too late. You can't say wait and all that. And then you find that, my goodness, is unbearable. And so we are not used to this kind of low gravity or zero gravity and all.
It's
And
a
so that,
tumbling also. It comes with the head down also. It comes with the head down also on the boat.
and it goes all the way up also, right?
Yeah, it comes down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
free fall experience also.
So this boat, it didn't go up. I don't remember it going upside down and all. It only went.
Now it is.
It went halfway up. That's all I think it went.
Now
Now
it
it
is.
goes
Maybe
up and stays
maybe my
stationary.
eyes were closed, so it must have gone everywhere. I don't know, but it was. That's what I was
It
thinking.
used,
So this one, how is this thunder? Is it good, Hemaji?
It's wonderful for children. We've
Wonderful.
several times. And there is something where you sit on a carpet and you slide down into the water. And then they said it's contaminated and all. And so in the middle, people were scared. But after that, it's always got a crowd. And now they have some cottages for people to even stay the weekend and enjoy. But it's a great place for children.
it's mostly water slides. It is not those scary, very scary ones.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, once I went that, through the channel, it went down like 10 to 12 feet of water. So almost it touched the bottom. So I knew swimming, so I could manage. So there was no problem.
Yeah, Haraprasad ji, go ahead.
Couple of things, Mahodaya. Didn't Sanjaya have the chance to see the Vishwarupa?
Sanjaya has Divya Chakshu. Okay. He is narrating the whole thing. And his narration started with Sanjaya. Therefore, Sanjaya is in a different league. Sanjaya is a jnani. Haraprasad ji, I consider Sanjaya to be a jnani. And he knew, before everybody else, he knew everything. And so he's quietly watching everything. And so Sanjaya did not see Vishwarupa, and he saw Vishwarupa also. That's the way I look at it. Sanjaya's character is like that in Mahabharata. He's a jnani. He's a jnani. He's the best advisor any king can have. This Dhritarashtra is poor fellow. Karma just took him over. So could take advantage of Sanjaya.
I'm just commenting that you said Arjuna is the one. Krishna said you are the only person. So, in that connection.
Yeah. So it's like mother saying, you are the only person in the world. You are the greatest person in the world. And like that, mother says the child. No, here, of course, it's not like that. But somebody has to report. Vyasa is reporting. Sanjaya is reporting. Many people are involved in this project,
Yeah. Okay. The other thing is, I would many of the participants who are in our communication platform for this class, I think it's a time that they should strictly adhere to the class, the meaning for the class, rather than using this platform for a lot of other things. Because I don't have the time to look at all of that. And I really request the participant to use this platform for this purpose only.
Yeah, that's my wish also. That is, you stated my wish also. And we have to find a way to self-enforcement is what I like. I don't like to keep coming and saying, don't do this, don't do that, like that. It's not a good thing to do that. So we assume that people will discipline themselves. So that's a good idea. So we have to say something like, something related to what we're talking. Can be other texts, etc. What about this? Something similar is said in other texts. All that is good discussion. That's a way to discuss our Shastra. Or we can talk about the slokas within Bhagavad Gita or Kathopanishad.
Now, I have seen people talking about George Soros and all that in this, and it is not required.
No, I agree. We have a separate group for all these things. Maybe that's what we should do. Narayan, I think we should do that. Those who are interested in discussing other things, non-Shastram things, they can join this history group. Even there, it is based on history only. There also it's focused. We are not discussing. There are also not much discussion, but just insights to our own country, etc. Like that, people can. Maybe that's what we should do. Those who are really interested in posting these things. And some people are posting, I don't even see them in class. That also is amazing to me. I'm stunned by that stuff. I don't know if they're watching videos or what, I don't know. But they're all posting, I don't know. So yeah, I think we can, Bharaprasadji, your suggestion is well taken. And we will, I'll write a note in the group, okay? I'll write a note. And then maybe Narayanan and Vijay can suggest some other methods. Yeah, I mean, the history group, you can't post anything you want, right? It has to be meaningful. And so we'll do that. So Hariprasad, I'll take it up, okay? Thank you for that suggestion. Yeah.
Dhanyavada.
Maheshji, go ahead.
Yeah, to answer Haraprasad's question, I think 2 slokas down, there's a Sanjaya Uvacha, where he says Krishna showed his previous form. So obviously he also saw the Vishwarupa.
Even earlier, Sanjaya spoke also.
So that's in fact, it's there already.
There also he comes. While Krishna and Arjuna are collecting their thoughts, Sanjaya comes in, and then, yeah.
Also, Guruji, when Krishna goes for the Sandhana to Dhritarashtra's court, I thought there also he shows Vishwarupa to some of the people, right? That was before. Isn't that contradicting what this is saying?
Dhritarashtra also got Vishwarupa, right, Guruji? Dhritarashtra also got Vishwarupa darshan.
I don't remember Dhritarashtra asking for Vishwarupa.
No. Yeah.
And so generally, this is not, it's a teaching. Vishwarupa is really teaching. And so we look at it. And Vishwarupa can't be, like I said, Vishwarupa is always there. We ask the question, did Krishna change his form? If you take Vishwarupa to be something spectacular, then all these questions will come. But But Jnanena Vishwarupa Drishtyeva. Okay. Through Jnanam it comes. Therefore, Dhritarashtra, I don't remember that. I mean, not Dhritarashtra, Duryodhana, I don't remember. Okay, did you say
But in the
Dhritarashtra?
Mahabharata serial and all, if you see, he shows from when as Prasannaji said, when Krishna Duryodhana orders him to be arrested or something, he showed that.
But,
May not be Vishwarupa.
at least in that serial, they
Right,
show it
that's what I'm
as
saying.
yeah, I agree, and they show it as some of the people in that court are able to see, and the other people are blinded when this happens.
Like Vidura and others are able to see.
Yeah, it will be nice to see that particular portion of Mahabharata, Vyasa, what words, what slokas he uses. And being the serial and making conclusions, I'm not comfortable with that. So, yeah, Raghavan, go ahead.
Guru, just I have 2 points on the questions like Sanjaya also watched the Vishwarupa Darshanam. Just my viewpoint, Guruji. So normally when cricket match happens, right, people in the stadium, they watch the show, and when there's a live telecast, there is a delay actually, like there is some delay of some time. We don't see live actually, we see some after delay only. So when Krishna was speaking to Arjuna on live, he was true, saying that you are the first person and nobody else has seen it. But maybe if the same question was asked after 5 minutes or 10 minutes, maybe it was not true. But I think Krishna was right actually when he was saying. And Sanjay also, if you ask Sanjay, right, probably to him, he might have said like Arjuna also has seen it. Like maybe in that case, I want to bring this viewpoint. Second, Guruji, like my second
That's
point
very
is,
good. That's very good, Raghavan. I think we have to give a big hand to Raghavan because he will become a commentator now of Bhagavad Gita shlokas. So it's a way to think. Yeah, there's a lag, and after that, everybody starts seeing it. And so, good. That's a good interpretation. I like that.
yeah. Second one, Guruji, like Vishwarupa Darshanam, right? You talked about Vishwarupa Darshanam. So here I've also heard, like I've also seen like in temples, the first darshan, right? The first when they open the darshanam for in temples, they call it as Vishwarupa Darshanam. And also when Shankaracharyas, right, when they wake up, wake up and meet people, right? The first thing after they wake up, they meet some people are ready waiting for the darshan. So even that is called as Vishwarupa Darshanam. So just wanted to understand, is there any correlation, like why they call it?
Yeah, so Nirmali Darshanam, maybe you're referring to Nirmali Darshanam also, which happens in Guruvayur. And yeah, Nirmali Darshanam, so the real form of Ishvara. What you're seeing throughout the day is some kind of created form, but the uncreated form, Adyam, Anantam, if you want to see, then that's the first form. And therefore, that also is called Vishwarupa Darshanam. Very beautiful, very logical, right? Vishwarupa Darshanam means you can only see just for a few minutes. If you're awake at 3 or 4 in the morning, then you can see it like that. I think it's a very good concept. Very beautiful it is. The real form of God.
Okay.
Yeah. So they use the words Vishwarupa Darshanam. I mean, we can connect it, but we need to see the Agama Shastram and all to see what they likely will mean this only, because there is only one Vishwarupa Darshanam. And so that Agama Shastram is based on the Veda, So it's good.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? Malya Darshanam, correct. Oh, ask social group. People have the option of joining or not joining. Oh, ask social. Hey, that seems like an interesting idea. I never thought of that.
Ask social and ask unsocial.
Oh, ask social means, hey, I'm coming to Coimbatore, this, that, all that is ask social, right? Something like that. And anything else they want to post. And then what would be the rules in ask social?
Everything that is not related to class, right? If we take pilgrimage to trip and you want to post and you want to share with your sahpartis, temple, whatever, right? This Vedanta group is only for studies.
General chatter.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And the only thing is now, what would be considered objectionable in our social? So where is the limit? Where do you draw the line is the thing. I suppose we can say we will cross the bridge when it comes, right? Something like that we can say. As opposed to breaking our head on it right now. We will say people are self-disciplined, and so hopefully as social will become not too unsocial. Something like that we can say. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What do you think, Narayanan and Vijay?
Yeah, Guruji, we can give the people the choice to join. Whoever wants to join can join that group. Right?
Yeah. So this is a free flow discussion. Typically, it will not too much of rule bound as long as you don't insult people, others personally. I think that's the only rule, because this group is meant to for everybody to relate from their viewpoint. I mean, so you could have diverse viewpoints. So this is supposed to be a tolerant group, and people who are uncomfortable have a choice to exit or not to join.
It's possible. Or we can say things like, it's not like social means we are suddenly going to talk about tomorrow I'm going to a birthday party. No, we're not going to say everything that we're going to do. Going to be related to us only. And unless everybody starts going to all kinds of yatras, then we'll have too many messages, right? So we pray that such a thing won't happen. Okay. Then we can say we don't need another group, but we'll stick with the same group. We will stop posting all these messages which are political or other interesting article, very interesting, but still not appropriate to this group. Like that we can self-police and let's get acclimatized to that. May take some time. That's a possibility, because the group. Yeah, sometimes I see the traffic is a bit high, and we can issue some instructions which we hope people will follow. Now, there are some people who don't see anything. They don't come to this group, but for forwarding, they will immediately forward to the group, not bothering about what is going on in this group. Some people do. I think some people do that. I am getting that feeling, because forwarding the same message again means what? Means that they don't know the message is already there. Somebody had forwarded the message. Second time forwarding. These are all clues. This also occasionally I see. So that's okay. We can catch them red-handed. That's not a problem. And so that's another option, Narayan. Instead of creating a group, this, that, and it creates other set of administrative work is there. So we can say, I think we have the ability to police ourselves, discipline ourselves. So why don't we issue some kind of advice to everybody? What do you think, Narayan and Vijay?
So, Guruji, what my thought process was that, like what Haraprasad ji said, keep this group only for study, nothing else.
Okay.
And you have another group for everything else.
Yeah, okay.
One counter viewpoint to that, if we do that, I believe what will happen is all the traffic will just move to the social group. Nothing will happen here. I'm not saying that is good or bad. I'm just saying that's another perspective to think about.
No, I don't
But
think
we
so.
have
I think
done a Pantakarna Shuddhi, and here we are going
Yeah.
to Maya. That's all it is.
no. I think there are a lot of people who are very serious students. No. I don't think that we have to worry about that.
I don't think so. Yeah, it is correct.
No, what Prasanna, what he's saying is not that. His meaning is, now that you've given an out, now that you said there is a social group and you can post anything you want, there's no pressure for me to discuss the Shastra at all. There's, in the sense, I don't have to do anything. Whereas if I don't give you any options and you say, you do, let's be disciplined and do what you have. If it is occasionally outside the Shastram, like you're coming somewhere, going somewhere, I like to meet us, say, parties, that's a nice thing. There's nothing wrong with that. And okay, I went to Kedarnath. Here are a couple of pictures. No? Don't bombard with so many pictures. Okay, that I don't think that is that's not out of line. I think we like to see us going to these places. But so what Prasanna is saying that, but focus on the Shastram. Let's discuss. Keep discussing. If you have a question, ask the question. Ask the question. What is the meaning of phalam? I think I heard the meaning of the word phalam. What is the meaning? What is the definition of the word phalam? We need to know that as Sanskrit students studying Shankara Bhasham and all, we need to know all these things. So I had a doubt, I forgot. Can somebody tell me what it is? That's it. That's the kind of question. Keep asking. Simple question, difficult and all, doesn't matter. Ask related questions. That's what he's saying. He's saying if you open another thing, another door, then I tend to go there all the time. And
how that prevents from asking that question, Jayakumar? You can still ask the questions. It's only whiskered. I think keeping it separate is better, because sooner or later that will grow into unmanageable proportions.
No issue with that. I mean,
I think that wait. Sooner or later, unmanaged.
Always with disappearing messages.
No. Unmanageable by what? Who are the people who will make it?
I mean, people. It's. I mean, I have seen. Jayakumarji, my personal thing is I've been to several groups, not in this, but like high school, college, and all that. Initially starts with a very good intent, then slowly politics comes, something else comes, then it becomes a bitter feud among others. So I kind of left all.
Mahesh, that's all fine. Other groups, it's all fine. We are not any group.
No, I understand. What I'm saying
we are
is,
a different group. We should say, hey, discipline yourself. Discipline is part of the study also, by the way. And so it is not like something new. What discipline are you? So thank you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.